Can you feel it, Canucks Nation? That electrifying hum in the air, that restless anticipation that gnaws at the edges of every fan's consciousness? After a season that left us staring at the scoreboard with a collective sigh, a campaign where the ice beneath their skates often felt like quicksand, the Vancouver Canucks are at a crossroads. The question isn't just if they'll bounce back, but how they'll ignite that spark, that championship fire that we all crave. Is this the moment, the defining move, that finally shatters the silence of a disappointing season and ignites the roar of a championship contender? Last season, the 2024-25 campaign was supposed to be different. High expectations, a roster brimming with potential, yet the playoff dream dissolved into a bitter reality. The sting of missing the postseason still lingers, a stark reminder that talent alone isn't enough. Management, to their credit, hasn't been idle. This summer has seen a flurry of activity, a calculated reshaping of the roster designed to inject new life and a winning mentality. We've welcomed the undeniable grit and scoring touch of Evander Kane, a player who embodies the kind of intensity necessary for deep playoff runs. Pierre-Olivier Joseph brings a defensive presence, adding depth and stability to the back end. And in a crucial move that solidified a cornerstone of the franchise, top winger Brock Boeser inked a 7-year, $50.75 million contract, ensuring his prolific scoring touch remains firmly in Vancouver. However, the dance of the offseason is a delicate one, a balance of additions and inevitable departures. We bid farewell to Pius Suter and Dakota Joshua, two players who contributed to the Canucks fabric. While these moves were part of the grand strategy, Suter's departure, in particular, has left a noticeable void. A skilled center, a true pivot to drive play and create opportunities, is now arguably the missing piece in what otherwise looks like a formidable lineup on paper. The engine of any successful team runs through its middle, and without that crucial component firing on all cylinders, even the most potent wingers can find themselves stranded. This brings us to the tantalizing whisper that has begun to echo through the hockey world, a name that could very well be the answer to Vancouver's prayers, Casey Mittelstadt. Currently donning the spoke B of the Boston Bruins, Middlestat represents an intriguing high-upside option. The Bruins, in a phase of retooling, are a team in transition, and as is often the case in such scenarios, valuable assets can become available. Heavy Sports has thrown a fascinating proposal into the ring, a preseason swap that could see Middlestat heading west to British Columbia. The proposed deal is straightforward, yet loaded with potential implications for both franchises. The Canucks would acquire Casey Mittelstadt, a 26-year-old center, right in the prime of his career. In return, the Boston Bruins would receive Nils Hoglander and a 2026 second-round pick. On the surface, it appears to be a classic hockey trade. A team looking for a specific piece, and another looking to retool and replenish its future assets. But let's peel back the layers and understand why this isn't just a hypothetical transaction, but a strategic move that could redefine the Canucks' trajectory. Casey Mittelstadt's journey to Boston was a recent one, acquired from the Colorado Avalanche at the 2025 NHL trade deadline. Yet, almost immediately, questions about his long-term fit and future in Boston began to surface. It's a natural consequence when a team embarks on a retooling phase. Every player becomes a potential asset, a chip to be played in the larger game of rebuilding. Lyle Richardson, respected voice in the hockey world, underscored Mittelstadt's trade appeal by ranking him at the number 2 spot on his latest NHL trade board for Bleacher Report. Richardson astutely noted, "It's unlikely the Bruins will move Middlestat or Zacha without getting a decent forward in return, as it would deplete their top 6 forward lines. However, they could hit the trade block if the Bruins struggle to bounce back from last year's disappointing season." This isn't just speculation, it's an acknowledgement of Mittelstadt's value and the strategic calculus at play in Boston. For the Canucks, with their glaring need for skill down the middle, Mittelstadt isn't just an option. He's a potential game changer, a player who could elevate their offensive attack and provide the crucial playmaking they've been missing. So, why could this specific trade offer be enough to pry Mittelstadt from the Bruins? Despite a somewhat down year in 2024-25, Mittelstadt's trade value remains robust. At 26, he's not just entering his prime, he's in it. He has a proven track record as a top-6 forward, capable of driving offense and contributing consistently. The Bruins aren't in the business of giving away talent, but they are in the business of strategic asset management. A package combining a skilled forward like Nils Hoglander and a valuable 2026 second-round pick addresses their needs directly. Nils Hoglander, at 24 years old, is himself a player who has been the subject of trade rumors, a young winger who could benefit immensely from a change of scenery. While his 2024-25 season saw him post 8 goals and 25 points in 72 games, a dip from his career highs, it's crucial to remember his breakout 2023-24 campaign. That year, Hoglander exploded for 24 goals and 36 points in 80 games, showcasing the offensive flair and tenacity that made him a highly touted prospect. For a retooling Bruins team, Hoglander represents an immediate boost at left wing, an area where they could use more dynamic talent. His potential for a bounce-back season, coupled with his age and skill set, makes him an attractive piece for Boston's middle six. He's not just a throw-in. He's a player with genuine upside who could thrive in a new environment. Furthermore, the inclusion of the Canucks' 2026 second-round pick is a significant sweetener. For a team like the Bruins, focused on building for the future and improving their prospect pool, draft capital is gold. It provides them with another opportunity to select a high-impact player, bolstering their long-term outlook. This combination of a promising young forward and a valuable draft pick creates a compelling argument for Boston to part with Middlestat, allowing them to continue their retooling efforts while acquiring assets that align with their strategic vision. Imagine the impact Middlestat could have in Vancouver. He brings a blend of skill, vision, and offensive creativity that could unlock new dimensions for the Canucks attack. Picture him centering a line with Boeser or Kane, feeding them pucks in prime scoring areas, or driving play through the neutral zone with his strong skating and puck control. His presence would not only fill the void left by Suter, but elevate the entire forward group, allowing other players to settle into more natural roles. This isn't just about adding a player, it's about adding a catalyst, someone who can spark offense and provide that crucial offensive thrust from the center position. This isn't just a trade, it's a statement. It's the Canucks signaling their intent, their unwavering commitment to returning to playoff contention and beyond. It's a move that could transform a solid roster into a truly dangerous one, a team capable of not just competing but dominating. The stakes are high, the pressure is immense, but the potential reward of acquiring a player like Casey Mittelstadt is simply too great to ignore. This isn't just about bouncing back, it's about launching forward with renewed vigor and a clear path to success. So, Canucks Nation, as the preseason whispers turn into a roar, what say you? Does this potential blockbuster trade ignite your excitement? Do you believe Casey Mittelstadt is the missing piece to propel our beloved team back into the championship conversation? Hit that like button if you're ready for a game-changing move, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let your voice be heard, because in this game, every fan's passion fuels the fire.